Hello, viewer. It's me, your local nerd, and I'm here to yap. I don't know why else I'd be here. Well, anyway, sorry if my mic quality is really bad. I don't own an actual mic. I'm using headphones. Anyway, hyperfixations. I feel like most people end up with one at some point in their lives. Maybe not as tense as I do, but nonetheless. I get them sporadically and typically in long bursts. I also usually only have one at a time, and they can be pretty consuming. I think my first big one-ish was with Wings of Fire in elementary school. I made so much freaking fan art. For 2 consecutive years of my life, I would exclusively draw dragons. Glory was peak, by the way. I would listen to the audiobooks on Audible before bed, which was a pretty bad idea in hindsight because it would keep me from going to sleep, but who needs sleep anyway? I was so deep into this world, it was insane. I wouldn't really ever I wasn't really ever active in the community though. I would watch those emo freaking moon videos, but that was about it. My siblings were also into it, which probably fueled the fire. I also, for some reason, hated Moonwatcher. I wanted this chick to die so bad. I would jokingly ship Winter and Ghibli. I have a drawing that I made for my brothers back in the day, and Moon is impaled on a spike in the background, and in the center, it's Winter and Ghibli having, I don't know, a BL moment. Well, anyway. Baby's first BL, very, very cute. I got over the fixation a little after I finished Darkstalker's Legend book. I bought the comics whenever they came out, but I didn't really like them. I feel like they didn't have the personality the books had, and Moon's comic was just genuinely hard to read. After Wolf, I moved on to my second one, which was my musical theater phase. Most specifically, Hamilton and Six. A little of Into the Woods too, but that was a little later. At Sitzen, I don't know how to say her name, but her Hamilton animatics literally carried me through the summer of 6th grade. And the 6 animatics too, oh man, I actually got to watch Hamilton live one time with my dad. There was also this one time my parents went to watch 6 without me. I was devastated. The betrayal. A little later in 6th grade, I got really into the woods. I started researching it for a summer camp I was going to be in and ended up obsessed with it. I probably still can recite Act 1 by heart. That summer camp that I was researching for ended up going south, and we never even got to perform it. That story is actually insane. If y'all ever are interested in hearing it, just let me know. I still love theater and do shows occasionally with my local theaters, but I definitely don't care as much as I used to. Next up was the Miku theme! Yep, we finally made it to Vocaloid. Yippee! I love Miku with all my heart and soul, and I literally have a poster of her on my wall. Here's a video from around a year ago of me abusing my Yippee plush with it. Don't worry, he is fine. And I have 2 figures of her I got for Christmas. I plan on getting more, but at the moment, BSD is draining my bank account, so that will have to wait. And apparently there's a Miku manga. I'm not sure if it's legit or not, but I'm very intrigued. And as a consequence of being a Miku enjoyer, I got into Project Sakai. Now I am an intense rhythm gamer. Oh my golly gee, I can hit those notes so hard. And Kohane is my adopted child. I love her very, very much, and I do have a figure of her for pre-order along with Ons. I still have not the Project Sakai movie. Yes, is coming out soon. I do plan to watch it at some point. Actually, I think me and my friend are watching it Saturday. Yippee! I actually really hate movie theaters, but for Miku I will go. Here's my PJSK. Is that the whatever my project's the guy account if you want to be friends with me. I'm currently waiting for the Anhane Yuri cards to come out so I can pull for them. Yay! Gambling! Wahoo! On to the next one, and the most recent and probably the most prominent, we have Yapping Stray Dogs. The thing that inspired me to make this video, the thing that inspired me to become poor. This show has been living rent-free in my head for almost 2 months now, and it's still going strong. I literally spent like $40 on wand at Barnes & Noble the other day, and my reaction seeing them on the shelves, I screamed. Like, my brother was there, he can attest to it. Like, I knew it was there, I checked the website, but seeing it exist in the wild was very cool. I had like 3 different older people in the section look at me like it was crazy, which honestly is understandable because normal people don't scream at books. I adore literally every character except Mori. Before I would just order the manga online, but seeing them in person was so satisfying. I sat in the cafe that was built into the bookstore happily reading my silly little manga. I mean, look at Octogawa. He's literally such a silly goose. I'm an Octogawa fan if you didn't know. Bones did his design so dirty. Actually, no, scratch that. Bones did the whole show dirty. Those fish eyes haunt my dreams, especially Lucy's. There's this one art commentary YouTuber whom I've been watching for a while, and when I saw that they had a BSD character in their thumbnail, I went actually nuts. Like, the video is from 2 months ago-ish, but I haven't checked their channel since it came out, and I finally recognized it, and then I rewatched the video, and they mentioned wanting to marry every single BSD character. I was like, why wasn't I watching BSD at this point? I should have been. They are probably as obsessed with the show as I am, actually. Duchess Celestia, if you put Octogawa on one of your thumbnails, I will probably go into septic shock. I don't know if it's obvious or not, but I like Octogawa's character. Like, Manga Aku is literally my life support. I quote him all the time with my family. Most of the time they have 0 clue what I'm saying, but it's whatever. So far I've convinced one of my brothers to watch it with me, so at least he knows. I bet if I talk any more about it with them though, they might strangle me. That's fine though, I'll just make my theater teacher listen to me yap about it. No joke, I wrote an entire assignment based on BSD, and my next one is too. I hope you enjoyed this rant of mine. It's just something I decided to make on a whim, but it was definitely fun. Let me know if you'd like me to do more long-form videos like this. If you do enjoy it, I'll buy a mic, because this is not working very great. Well, anyway, thank you for watching.
Anyway, bye-bye.